Dad energy. Real fatherhood isn't loud. It's the energy in the room that makes everyone breathe easier. Hi, my name is Jesse, and this is the Valiant Lifestyle. And in this episode, Dad's energy, 3 unspoken ways strong men can make a home feel safe. Before I start on any of this, though, I'd like to welcome you to the channel. Welcome. If this is you coming for the first time, welcome. I'd like to invite you to subscribe. Hit the little subscribe button over here where my finger was. And click all. What all does is it allows all my content to flow through to you. If this is you coming back for more, welcome back, my man. Welcome back here. All right, let's dive right into it. Show up with steady eyes, not heavy hands. Presence is greater than punishment. Presence, your presence there is all that matters. That is all that matters, and that is all that is worth. It is worth so much when you show up just to be there in your presence. Lead through vibe, not volume. There's no need to raise your voice in many cases. Sometimes it's just you being steady and assertive. And it's just you knowing who you are in your frame. And when you know who you are and you can talk with passion, you can talk with assertion, and you can talk like you know what you're doing. You know how you're feeling. You know how that is. Your energy teaches more than words ever will. And it's about who you embody as yourself. You embody you, but what that means is how it's felt. If you show up, if you're there with looking all around, not really knowing what's what, guess what happens? The rest of the room feels that too. That energy just washes down on people, on your family. But when you show up as Steady Eddie, you are that. You are exactly that. Be the anchor when the room shakes. So when someone else drops a bomb, be that anchor, be that solid pillar, be the one that calms the atmosphere. Calm men change atmospheres, and they also secure it. You secure that of what it is. And you are that in everything else that matters for that presence, for that room. Now, what I want you to do is comment Dad energy locked on. Dad energy locked on. If you've learned how to lead the room with presence. Now, you know what? Don't worry if you don't get it right the first time. There's many more times that you get to practice, especially throughout life. It's taken me until now, mainly, to figure out what presence means and how to apply it. Now, that doesn't mean that every other time that I did this, it was a wash, because it wasn't. It was one of these things where I dedicated in some sort of time, some sort of method, some sort of thinking and awareness to, okay, if I apply this concept, okay, if I rest in this energy right now, what does that yield me? Okay, if I say this to my wife right now, what is she going to say? Is she going to receive it with, oh, he knows what he's talking about? Or, oh, could have been a little bit more on the delivery as far as focused and thought out. Yeah, sometimes that happens. And sometimes it is me just coming back a little bit, a few notches when it is a 7 out of 10 and I really only needed to be a 4. Or maybe it's not even anything at all. Maybe it's just not me saying anything at all. And that's so important. But I really want you to do is to comment, Dad energy locked on. And if you really want to take the next step here, I'd love to go further with you. That includes you going to thevaliantlifestyle.com and booking that 30-minute call with me now. It's complimentary. And let's see you do it. Let's see you make a decision to rise, to be that man that you want to be in that vibe, in that presence of your wife and your family, and to finally get to it, to finally say, you know what? I'm talking to Coach Jesse, and I feel like I am going to figure out, I'm going to discuss, I'm going to finally see what it is that I have that makes me me and makes me solid in my presence with my wife and family, so that I can deliver that on a continual basis. All right, my man, take care. Let's do this.